Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie if you're new, and welcome back to another video. People are uncomfortable with people setting boundaries. People are not used to boundaries. So when you decide that you're ready to set a boundary, be ready for people to start acting funny and be ready for people to start moving differently. Because when you speak about people taking accountability, or if you speak about people who set boundaries, it's uncomfortable. Because people are so used to a certain version of you, and you trying to be different, you trying to better yourself, you trying to move differently in life and just better your life, period, is going to make people uncomfortable. And especially when it comes to family members, toxic family members at that. If you want to go no contact with your family members and you speak about it and you voice the things that you've been through, a lot of people are not going to agree. And a lot of people are going to be uncomfortable because people are just so used to being fake. People are so used to just keeping people around who they know they don't like, or they know don't like them. Or people are just used to keeping people around based off of a title of mom, dad, sister, brother. It's always, oh, well, that's my mom and she raised me and there's no way I can go no contact with her. When the whole time your mom is the one praying on your downfall. Your mom is the reason why you can't achieve anything, because she is speaking negative things over your life. It's never any encouraging words. It's never anything positive. But your mom, just because she's your mom, she got to be in your life. No. Or, oh, that's my sister and we were so close growing up. Or that's my brother and we were best friends growing up. Whatever it may be. You and your sister may have been very close growing up. Or you and your brother may have been best friends growing up, but take away the title of brother, sister, mama, daddy. Look at them as a person, because when you growing up, of course you're looking at them like, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my mom, that's my dad, my uncle, my auntie, whatever. You're looking at the titles, right? But as you grow, you start to see the person. You start to see the people for who they are. And do you like that person? Don't think about the titles. Do you like who you see? Do you like how they treat you? Do you like how they make you feel? Are they disrupting your spirit? Are they disrupting your nervous system? How do they make you feel? That's how we got to move going forward, because titles really don't mean anything. People just use titles to control people. People use titles to control people. And I don't care if it's my mama. If she don't treat me right, she got to go. If it's my sister and she treated me wrong, my brother, you have to go. If you're not making me feel good, if you're not, because I'm giving out good energy. If you're not reciprocating that, you have to go. And that's when the boundaries come in. When you start setting boundaries and you say, I'm done, I'm not putting up with this no more, you're going to get side-eyed. You're going to be looked at like, who do you think you are? All of that. You're going to be looked at like, you feel like you're better. And it's not, I feel like I'm better. I know I'm a good person. And I know that you're not. I see you and I know that you see me for being a good person, which is why you're taking advantage of me anyway. Which is why you think you can run over me anyway. You're taking advantage of me and you don't feel like I can really get rid of you for real. That's really what people be thinking, that you're really not going to cut them off and remove them for real because of who they are, because of the title that they have. Listen, get rid of people who don't mean you well. If they don't make you feel good, they're not for you. It doesn't matter who they are. It does not matter if it's your mom. And people will go so crazy when it's like, you don't talk to your mama, you cut your mama off, you cut your daddy off. Yes, she doesn't like me. She doesn't treat me right. She doesn't make me feel good. She doesn't encourage me. She doesn't uplift me. All my life I heard negative, negative, negative. Negative on top of negative on top of negative. Never any encouraging words of you can do it and you're going to be the best this. And no, it was always, you're going to bump a wall, keep on living. That's not something that I want to be hearing from my mother. You're supposed to be encouraging me. So since you're negative, you got to go. Since you don't make me feel good, you have to go. It doesn't matter who the person is. But when you're ready to start setting those boundaries and you're ready for better in your life, you're ready to just have better people around you, you're ready to get rid of all the negative people that don't uplift you and that don't encourage you. When you're ready for that, people are going to get uncomfortable, but they don't matter. Okay. And people are going to talk about you, but so what? They talked about Jesus. Like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you always. And if you choosing yourself and you choosing a path that is good for you makes people uncomfortable, they're just going to have to be uncomfortable. It's not their path and they're not going to get it. And another thing, don't try to make people get it. Don't try to make people understand it, because 9 times out of 10, they understand. They just want to play and act like they don't. They understand why you're doing what you're doing because they know the person that you're cutting off really ain't on nothing for real. They know that that person is really not a good person. But people are scared. People be scared to cut people off. People feel like I said, people feel like because of the title that they got to stay around. No. Stand up for yourself, put your foot down, and get rid of them people that don't mean you any good. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you staying around is not benefiting you in any way. It's only giving you a headache. You know these people aren't good for you. Get them away from you. And you always find yourself feeling much better when you get away from them. That's a sign. That's a sign. If you're getting anxious and you stressing out every time you're around somebody, that person is not for you. Okay? So just be ready for people to feel uncomfortable, people to look at you sideways or act funny when you decide to do what's best for you. And that's just not even just cutting off toxic family. That's just people, period. Cutting off toxic people, period. Removing yourself and trying to be better, period. You're going to be looked at a certain way. But you got to be whole within yourself. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you want. You got to know why you're doing what you're doing. And you have to be doing it for you. It has to be done for you. You can't be doing it for anybody else. So that's my message. And I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I always end it like that. I don't know. I just feel like these things need to be said, and these things aren't talked about enough because people are used to being fake. People are so used to just keeping people around because they've been around for years, and I know how they act. They just like that. And I know they don't really like me for real, but we've been around each other for 20 years. Get them people out your life. They don't really like you for real. They preying on your downfall, and you sitting up here wondering why you can't finish nothing because you got this person that's been around for 20 years. You just basing it on history, and this person don't like you, and you can't never get nothing done. Do you not see that person might be the one preying on your downfall? Get people away from you that don't like you. I don't understand why people do that. I don't know. Like, this people, period. But especially when it comes to family, I'm specifically talking about family because it's harder doing it with family because of their titles. It's harder to do it with family, and you're going to be talked about. You're going to be looked at crazy, delusional. You're going to be looked at like you're mad. You're going to be looked at like all type of things when it comes to family. And you cutting off your family, especially if you're cutting them off for good. If you're just cutting them off for a season and you might talk to them here or there, that's cool. But if you're cutting them off for good, you're going to be talked about. And people are not going to get it. But if you don't take nothing from this video, take away that everybody ain't going to get it, and you're going to have to be okay with that. Because at the end of the day, you're doing this for you, and that's what you need to understand about the whole thing. This is for you. This is not for anybody else. It's for you. And everybody is going to have an opinion. People are going to talk. They're always going to talk. They're never going to shut up. The people going to talk all the time, whether you're doing good or bad. They're never going to shut up, ever. So just do what you got to do for you and protect your peace. Set those boundaries. It don't matter who don't like it. It don't matter who it makes uncomfortable. Set the boundary. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter the history. Take away the title and always think about how that person makes you feel. How they affect your nervous system and your spirit. That's what really matters. I hope you got something from this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one.